A gigantic seaside resort has been growing in Ras Al Khaimah, in the far north of the United Arab Emirates, on a little developed coastline. 26-year-old Emirati architect Wafa El Hassani has been hired for one of the projects.
I'm going to see how the work is progressing and see what the next steps are.
This €351 million construction project, scheduled to open in July 2027, employs 800 people. It's the most significant achievement of Wafa's career so far.
And what about the column? They finish it with good quality?
This project consists of a housing complex made up of 2 buildings and a section dedicated to shops.
On this construction site, Wafa embodies a new generation of Emiratis driven by the desire to drive their country into the future.
If we think, for example, of our mother's generation, in their day, women did not work outside the home. In the construction industry, if we go back 10 years or more, you would never see an Emirati woman working on a building site. I feel like I'm part of a national movement, and as a citizen, I feel I can help build my own country.
This young professional plans to lead construction projects in the future. 100 kilometers away, among the skyscrapers, Dubai's design district is home to Wafa's architectural firm, one of the largest in the Emirates. It was founded over 40 years ago by the family of the current CEO, Amélie Al-Assam.
أهلا سمر، يبصر شو أخبارك؟ شفت الفيلا اللي بعتها امبارح اشتري ايش اسمه؟
فيلا واحدة بس هي الفيلا اللي بعتينها حلوة بسيطة مش عارف شو. challenge structure فيها challenge technical.
Of the 700 employees, around 40 are Emiratis and the rest come from 50 countries around the world. The company applies employment quotas for nationals set by the state, but not without challenges.
It's a difficult job. It's a very time-consuming job, a lot of training. So finding a pool of talent is difficult. Retaining local staff is difficult. The best way to attract talent is attract them when they first come out of university.
The government has so far spent €5.6 billion to help companies increase wages and train Emirati nationals. Several international universities have established campuses in UAE capital Abu Dhabi, including the Sorbonne University, which first opened its doors 20 years ago. Today, 6 out of 10 students are Emirati, compared to half that number 5 years ago. Antoine Lebrun teaches French public law to a second-year undergraduate class.
En grande majorité, les administrations de sécurité sociale sont financées grâce aux cotisations sociales.
A course to open new horizons for these students, a new elite in a country seeking to move away from its dependence on hydrocarbons.
I'd like to be first a qualified lawyer, and then I'd like to work, I think, mostly in like semi-government or private.
I think the government's trying to do its best to prevent the risks that we'll face in the future, whether it's oil or even artificial intelligence. I feel like I need to give something back to my country.
Until now, young Emiratis have mainly gravitated towards the public sector, but the teacher says he's been witnessing changes.
More and more Emiratis are aiming to take up senior positions in the private sector. This is a major underlying trend.
The stakes are high in the United Arab Emirates, where only 1 million of the 11 million inhabitants are nationals.
Their population needs to be well educated. They have no choice. There is a national understanding that they need to compensate for their small numbers with the quality of their higher education and their elites.
However, the Emirates are not ready to be rid of the 8 million workers who keep the economy going. At the top of the ladder, the Emirati elite has been increasingly investing in innovation. Dubai hosts one of the world's largest tech fairs. National startups are multiplying, such as this company that's developing driverless police cars, or Kerno, the first Emirati company to manufacture artificial intelligence servers.
Okay. Oh, hot from the oven. Fresh bread.
This is an artificial intelligence server. As you know, there is a strong focus on AI, particularly in local government. This server is dedicated to government services.
The company produces 70,000 servers per year. Their motherboards are checked by this optical controller.
We have been able to achieve a level of self-sufficiency in local production. This allows us to supply the local market and export abroad. AI will be an alternative to oil. It will be the new oil of our region.
As we enter into an era of artificial intelligence, the Emirates wants to stay one step ahead, aware that the era of hydrocarbons could be headed for decline.